Yo, let's see if we can get anybody live. I'm pretty sure I used up all my notifications. The tow trucks arrived, plus there's some other craziness going on in a different area. I don't know how far by. There's another situation where there's cops and stuff at a dumpster. I don't know if it's related or not. People are hitting me up about this crime scene, Tillman's Corner near Walmart. I don't know where it's at. I'm not saying this is involved at all. I just know that this is something crazy, something elsewhere. People are saying supposedly Brian was sighted over there, but I don't know if that's true or not. So we're just kind of watching to see, man. I was literally about to lay down, and then I got a message about the 911 call. So that's what I got a message about. Lord Almighty, it's been nonstop with this situation and story. 24/7. Hey, my baby Regina, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just posted the 911 call. We'll listen to it once this settles. Once we see what's happening over here. Try to get set up. Yeah, it really has been non-stop. I'm glad that I took a little break and we got off for a little bit. Oh, you actually got the notification? Okay. Wow. I didn't think I had any more notifications for today. Good to know. Bro, I mean, I just can't. It's insane. So I guess they're taking the Mustang is what it looks like. Amy, thank you for the super chat. Gracias. I need to get myself a little something to drink. Yeah, I have that up here. Can somebody tell me? Oh, here they're talking. Hold on.
Brian
oh my God.
Laundrie being connected to the scene whatsoever. Of course, if that changes,
it says
we'll
no connection.
that to you. But right now, NBC 15 News, we're just going to be reporting the facts, and the facts do still remain the same. That this is an ongoing investigation. You do see a gentleman here. He has been one of the law enforcement officials that have been walking around the scene to figure out what's going on. So we'll keep you posted. We're not going anywhere. NBC 15 News is going to remain here until we can report what they're investigating and if they need any sort of help from all of you that are watching right now. But for now, that's going to do it from Tillman's Corner behind the Verizon store. We'll keep you posted. Ken McGrath, NBC 15 News.
Oh, we can't do people's addresses in here. So just, please don't do that. I don't want to promote that here. It's all over Facebook and Twitter. You can go find it there. But yeah, don't put people's addresses there. Like personal addresses, even though, I mean, I'm saying that and we're like looking at the front of the house, right? Like the media, they got helicopters, they're in the front door. So it's like us regular people were held to these standards, but I guess whatever. All the other people can do whatever the hell they want. I guess the media, right? The organizations. How dare you post the address? And we're watching the front of the house right here. It's true, right? It's like it is a double standard, I guess, huh? Oh, okay, Kat. No, it's true though. I was kind of thinking to myself, I just to be safe, I don't want to promote that, you know, but yeah, it is on Facebook and everything else, but it is kind of hypocritical because these people are 24/7 there, you know, all day long, and there's a helicopter and all kinds of stuff out there. So I think I heard this guy said that this incident is unrelated. A bunch of people are talking about this. Allegedly there was they believe there was some sighting, but I don't know that that's true because the internet goes crazy. Every white male that's bald out there now, you're on high alert right now. You're on high alert. Okay, they're looking for you. They're searching for Brian. So we're just waiting to tow in the vehicle. I'm just seeing what these comments are. We'll see. I'm going to keep this open with the volume up, but let's keep an eye on this camera. Bruh, you guys better start putting some hats on, something. They're coming for your ass. They're not playing. I heard there was like some Facebook groups that started up too, just dedicated to finding Brian. Oh, and the Dr. Phil episode came out. All right. What I'll do, I can't play here because I'm pretty sure he will copyright strike, I believe, if you play an entire video.
But then
I'll put the link in the description. It's like 30 minutes long. You guys can go check it out after if you want. And it's Gabby Petito's father talking about the whole situation. I saw most of it. I just added it to the description. I saw most of it. He said things like, you know, they were trying to contact Brian's parents after she went missing and they didn't answer. But a lot of it, the whole thing was before you know, they believe it's her remains that were found. They're still going to confirm it. The autopsy's tomorrow. But I mean, it was an interesting documentary. It was kind of sad because, you know, you hear the father talking kind of, you know, hopeful, you know, as he should. And, you know, it's obviously pre-recorded before, you know, that yesterday took place. So this is not confirmed. No. I was trying to find out how far away this is from his home. I don't know. But this is totally unconfirmed. So I don't know. I got a tweet about it and a bunch of people were talking about it. I think that's why there's 10,000, almost 10,000 people over there watching. Is because they thought maybe this guy offed himself and he's there in the dumpster or something. Something was... Bro, they're searching, man. So, I guess we could listen to the 911 call real quick, too. I think I have it up here. Or I had it up here. Let me pull it up. I'm online. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's listen in.
Grant County Sheriff's Office.
Were you able to get a description of the investigation?
Hi, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, I'm calling. I'm right on the corner of Main Street by Moonflower, and we're driving by, and I'd like to report a domestic dispute. Florida with the Florida license plate, white land, gentleman,
Where's
about
it at?
5-6 years. They just drove off. They're going down Main Street. They made a right onto Main Street from Moonflower.
Or what were they doing?
Cooperative, but what do you say?
What were they doing?
We drove by, and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
He was slapping her?
Yes, and then we stopped. They ran up and down the sidewalk. He proceeded to hit her, hopped in the car, and they drove off. Grant County Sheriff's Office.
Were you able to get a description of the investigation?
Hi, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear
That
you.
was that.
Hi, I'm calling. I'm right on the corner.
I wonder if that was the guy, Chris, that they named in the police report. I think that was, right? So the Moonflower Co-op, you know, that was one of the reasons why people thought maybe it was related as well. I dropped the video earlier with regards to the double homicide. There it is. The Mustang. How many shots of the thing do you need? But at this point, Walmart is 0.3 away from that, but this particular Walmart, or are you just talking about the closest Walmart? Oh, you know, I could, let me remove the slow chat a little bit. Fix this. Okay, it's not on. At that shop he got dropped off at. What shop are you talking about? Do you think they will try to... They'll try and see if Brian used the payphone at that shop he got dropped off at. Are you talking about the supposed sighting from this morning? The alleged sighting? So I hear so far there's no confirmation about that that's connected. They're out there right now, NBC. Here's the reporting, one of the articles. Large police presence near Tillman's Corner, Walmart. Pretty loud. And it says that NBC 15 is on scene of a large active police presence near Walmart in Tillman's Corner. Homicide detectives are on scene and the investigation appears to center on a dumpster and black backpack nearby. So, but they're saying it's unconfirmed, so don't jump the gun. Don't go crazy. Don't start spreading it. We're just keeping an eye to see. You can see the cops over here. Oh, I wonder which is more current. This one or this one? Oh, that's just a picture. Oh, that's the backpack. Hold on, let's see. Or I don't know, maybe that's just somebody else's backpack. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a backpack. Oh, this is Alabama. There's no way this guy's in Alabama, right? Is it true that Brian's... I thought this was Florida. Tillman. This is Alabama. That's not a body to the left. They think it's Brian. This is where his last spotted. Why are they saying that, though? What? Apparently he was spotted in a Walmart like Alabama. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, bro. I mean, I'm going to keep it open. We'll keep an eye. Everybody's tuning in. But the lawyer's doing a press conference tomorrow. They're also talking about, here's the other thing. The internet's just going crazy. That's why I just try to sometimes tune out a little bit. So I heard about this. I don't know if anybody's heard this. I keep hearing little whispers. Oh, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. I keep hearing little whispers. Supposedly, people are saying that his Instagram went live this morning for like 2 seconds, and that there was water or something, and now they think he's on a boat. So I guess I don't know, man. Did anybody see that? Anybody have a clip of that? Nobody probably could have recorded it. Are people really just watching his Instagram for the moment that he went live for 2 seconds? Is that true? Okay. I don't know. Somebody say, yeah, no. The fascination of Brian's house. Parents' house. I mean, he's had a lot of time, I guess. Let me check the Facebook groups as well. See if there's any, yeah, I don't know. People are following this other story. And even so much so because they know that everybody's watching, that the reporter kind of commented on it, and he said that there was people talking about a body or something and a sighting, but he said there's nothing confirmed, so they don't want to put that out there like that. So I'm thinking maybe this. They're gonna, in this vehicle, they're gonna load up maybe because they walked in with evidence boxes earlier. So maybe they're gonna, this is where they're gonna put it in to take it away, I guess. Oh. So for this thing here, the news guy said Brian has no ties to this. Okay, that's what I heard him say too. I hope that people aren't just basing anytime a body is found, they're gonna think it's Brian, because there's been multiple cases that I've covered, and you wouldn't believe it.
If you are just joining us, though, I do want to give you the very latest information that we know right now here from Tillman's Corner. I'm going to step out of the way here so we can give you this live picture back. Now, since we last left you, there are more officials on scene. This black SUV just pulled up, and there's about 5 law enforcement officers that are standing beside that dumpster with the crime tape that you can see.
Is he bald or not?
The big mystery right now is, what are they investigating? We have so many people, so many onlookers here that have gathered here at the edge of the Walmart parking lot in Tillman's Corner. Now, where this dumpster is located, it's actually behind a Verizon store here in Tillman's Corner. I'm just watching what's going on along with you. Now, I can tell you that we do have phone calls out trying to get information, but obviously this is just a waiting game as we await to find out what kind of investigation is going on. But it's definitely an active investigation. Now, I do want to address some of the comments that we're getting right now on our Facebook page. I do want to tell you that this is a separate incident from what I'm about to tell you. There's a lot of speculation out there that this scene is somehow connected to 23-year-old Brian Laundrie, who's making national headlines in the disappearance of his girlfriend. Now, there's no indication that he is connected to this scene in any way, shape, or form.
Okay,
What I can
good.
tell you, though, from authorities is that they were investigating alleged sightings of Brian Laundrie within the past couple of days. None of those reports have been confirmed. This is so as far as we know at this hour, this is has nothing to do. Brian Laundrie has nothing to do with this
good.
scene. But a lot of you have questions about it, and well, we do too. So of course, as
Tell your
we
friends.
learn more information about what's going on right here in Tillman's Corner, as law enforcement officers continue to investigate the scene, we'll bring it to you live. I also want to remind all of you online viewers right now that mynbc15.com, we have a web story there for you to read, to get the very latest information. We also have a picture gallery that you can look through to get through this story with us, so we can show you what we're seeing. All right, but for right now, I'll do my best to get back on
They're saying
camera
it's not
every 15
connected.
to 20 minutes to give you an update. But right now, we're still waiting to hear from investigators on what's going on. For now, NBC 15 News, I'm Ken McGrath.
So I'm just gonna keep it just running low. They're saying it's not connected. There was reported sighting. He said there was reported sightings. Those sightings aren't verified, so we don't know. But a bunch of people went here, you know what I'm saying? And so supposedly they were saying there were sightings over there. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. And you saw this morning too where they thought that, I'm telling you, every white bald man put on alert. But at least, man, at least Brian's face is out there. It's spreading more. Everybody's kind of watching. You know what I'm saying? I just can't imagine anywhere this guy could hide. Unless he's like, let me mute that. Unless he's like, you know, somebody's helping him, staying with somebody, or he's out in the woods. His Instagram, a friend of mine pointed out this to me this morning. This is the crime scene tape. And I'm sure so many people have already looked at this. But show you real quick. So for the new people that joined, what happened was the tow trucks came and they took the Mustang. They took the Mustang, okay? And then now this truck, Ford truck, looks like almost looks like an Ecoline. This came in, pulled up, and reversed in. And I'm thinking when they bring those boxes out, because they brought in boxes earlier, like empty boxes, cardboard boxes. I'm thinking when they bring them out, they're probably going to load them in this truck, I think, to take it away. Let's see. The van build stuff, I know so many people have already probably seen this. But it's just interesting. He knows how to, you know, build and craft and... because they built that van, they modified it, I guess. I'll see. They're loading up the truck. Get you full screen. I wanted to show you one more thing on the Instagram, but didn't want to miss this. Oh, can I turn that off? Let me see. Where do I have that? So, this other thing too, I want to show you. Let's see. Real quick. the solar panel. I guess he's charging his, oh Lord, charging his iPads. He's kind of equipped to kind of live off grid, but I don't think he's out there in that Carlton Reserve Park. Hold on, what's going on over here? Oh. Maybe I should just stop this feed. I don't know. They said it's not him. You don't have anything to believe it's him. People are trolling like crazy. I don't know. Yeah, the groups, they're still going on about this Alabama thing. They're showing the, yeah. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier, I hope that they don't just go off of every time a body's found that it must be Brian, because there's been other cases too where somebody goes missing and then something gets revealed or the body's found, like one of the people's found, the other person's missing, or a person's missing and they're waiting for the body to be found. Every single body that comes up, everybody's rushing and running to every spot, and bodies get found all the time. But supposedly there was like unconfirmed sightings of him over there, but the reporter said it's not related. It was just packed, though. They're also saying this reporting, so everybody's clear. They said it's not a body. So we're done with this feed. I don't want to push that around or anything like that, but they're saying, I don't know. It's definitely, they're saying it's not tied to Brian is what they're saying. So X that out. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Yo, the FBI went in earlier, ready to burst the doors down. Check this out.
Welcome to Miami.
Oh, Lord, no. Damn. They're ready to burst the door down if they have to, I guess. Is that what that is? Oh.
All right, Facebookers, I do have a bit of new information. Actually, it's a big, it's a big development since we last left you here on Facebook. I'm just getting word from the Mobile Police Department that they're investigating a body that has been found here in Tillman's Corner, right behind the Verizon store. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see exactly what's going on. Now, this white van just arrived here moments before, I should say. The Mobile Police Department confirmed that they are investigating a body that was found.
So it is a body.
Now, we're going to be careful with what we're showing here because we don't want to show anything that's going to be disturbing to our viewers, so we're being very sensitive about that. Now, police have been here, authorities, law enforcement officials, they've been here for about, going on about 2 hours now, maybe a little less than that, after they got some sort of information that led them here. We don't know what information they got that led them here. We don't know if it was an eyewitness. That's unclear at this hour, but what we do know is that it has been confirmed by the Mobile Police Department that they are investigating a body.
So they said it's not tied.
We have a lot of onlookers that are here. There's a lot of questions
That's
as
true.
to what this investigation is leading to, what happened. You know, we have those same questions. But right now, we are just getting that new information in from the Mobile Police Department that they are investigating a body that was found. Now, on a completely separate issue, we know a lot of you are speculating right now on if this is potentially having anything related to 23-year-old Brian Laundrie. None of that has been confirmed. There are no links between the two, between this scene and the suspect who's at large right now after his girlfriend was found in Wyoming, after remains believed to be hers were found.
You think Brian's dead?
So we're not going to jump to any kind of conclusions, but that's what a lot of people are talking about right now. We've had numerous people coming up to us asking us if this has to do with the national case that a lot of people are following, but right now there is no connection to this case and the national manhunt that's currently underway for Brian Laundrie. But if you are just joining us, we do welcome our NBC 15 viewers on Facebook on the latest development right here from Tillman's Corner. We're kind of on the edge of the Walmart parking lot, and this scene behind us is right behind the Verizon stores. So we have a team of people, a team of producers.
So they say it's not connected.
For you as well,
huh?
As ourselves, of course, we are on scene trying to get you the very latest information. But right now, I guess the crowd is growing here. There's a lot of people that are concerned, nearby employees who work here, concerned citizens just want to know what's going on. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on as well. So that's kind of the latest from the scene right now.
Look at her face. She's like, oh my God, I'm on TV.
And as soon as we get it, of course, we'll bring it to you live. For right now, I'm Ken McGrath reporting for NBC 15 News.
All right, so that's at least deaded. And we're still here waiting with this. I wanted to show you. Let's take a look at this. These people. What were they doing here earlier? I guess. Oh, it's not. Like a photo op. Damn. I know a lot of people were like talking to like, have they searched inside this thing? The thing is, the media is out there 24/7. You know, I don't think he'd be able to get supplies or drinks, or I mean, even if he had some cases of water in there. We're doing slow motion. So yeah, they've been out there all day. Oh, there's the father. Oh, so that's what they were doing, like photo ops and stuff. It appeared at one point the FBI officers were looking for Brian Laundrie at his house. They got guns out, everything. Chris and Roberta. So the Mustang is gone for the new people that joined. Tow truck came, took away the Mustang. This vehicle now then pulled in, like reversed in, and opened the back doors. I saw some movement. I think they brought some of the boxes back there. I think this is where they're going to put those empty cardboard boxes that they walked into the house with. Oh, yeah, another thing. Somebody said Kylie Schulte and Crystal Turner were at the tavern the same day. The video I did, the tavern owner, he made a post on Facebook. He said that's not true. He said he didn't see Brian or Gabby. I mean, I'm not saying that they never met. I don't know that because they were together in a small town. But, like, they were not there together the same night. Oh, look. Coming out with the box there. Whatever they collected. Porn. Sunny over here. "24-hour coverage, man. Non-stop." Oh, I didn't even realize I'm streaming in 60 FPS. I shouldn't have even said it. Jinx myself. Oops. Supposed to do 30. Let me see what else is going on.
Yes, sir. You got it. Yeah, absolutely, Bob. Thank you.
What's the other video? We got from Brian. We're streaming the same thing. This was the Mustang. For the people that missed it earlier, a quick little replay. A different angle. Brian Enton posted this from Twitter. It's a whole media frenzy out there. Ah. That's the Facebook group. Let's see what else. I think that we covered the 911 call, the Mustang, the evidence coming out. See if anything else has happened since. It's too late for me to do any callers too. Maybe another day we'll do callers or something because I gotta head out in a while to go pick up my daughter. They are doing a press conference tomorrow. The Laundrie family's attorney. So that should be interesting. Let me see too. Did they give a time on that? Oh, 1 p.m. So the Laundrie family attorney, he's holding a press conference tomorrow at 1 p.m. in New York. I hope he has something substantive. Oh, I can't even say the word. I was going to try to be cool and say the word substantive. Substantive. I don't know. Fuck it. Substantive. There we go. We're going to learn the words together and how to pronounce them. And I think that's it. Let me see if what else is going on. I feel like there's daily sightings, rumors, pictures. I saw a couple new pictures today. They thought it was him. I mean, the one from this morning, the earlier stream, the Natasha Cooper, that kind of looked like him to me, but I don't know. What do you guys think about the 911 call as well? So the police, well, the body cam and everything, we saw the scratches on Brian, but the 911 call, which I believe it was Chris, he states that somebody sent me a different video, that Brian was slapping and hitting Gabby. So it's like different from the reports. Now he wasn't there. He was just the guy that called 911. He was by the Moonflower Cooperative. He was by that area. They took off in the vehicle and left. And then when we see the body camera, that's where they get pulled over. Thank you, Courtney. Courtney said, really enjoy listening to your voice. It's soothing considering what's going on. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really impressed with your work and channel. New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting like too. Oh, let me show you the map real quick too. Let me put in a couple of things. And then we'll do. Okay. And let's do the terrain or that one. Just real quick too, where potentially Gabby was found. They believe it's her, more than likely, and I believe it's her too. They gotta do the confirmation or whatever. Tomorrow's, I believe I heard reports supposedly that the stepfather was there with the search, and he confirmed as well. And there was other things that they were able to indicate that it was Gabby, but you know, they have to do their process. But she was found up north towards Grand Teton. Okay. The two women, which if you haven't checked out the video, check it out. I posted it earlier today. Kylan. It's Kyle. I was saying Kylene, but somebody told me it's Kylan. And Crystal, they were found way down here. And in between all this is Moab. Okay. Is that Moab? No. Here's Moab. My bad. This is Moab. This is another, it's just Salt Lake City. But Moab is way down here. And the Moonflower Community Cooperative is in Moab. So the two ladies, they were killed. I'm not exactly sure of the area, but somewhere around here at their campsite. This is what they were saying. There was a creepy guy. The two ladies lived in Moab, Utah. Okay. Kylan worked at the Moonflower Community Cooperative. And she was working on 8/13, I think 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And later that evening, she went with Crystal to this place called Woody's Tavern. Somewhere along the way here. I don't know where. Let's see. Okay, it's right there. So Woody's Tavern. I lost the other one. Oh my God. But you get the idea. So the Moonflower Cooperative, then the same day, 8/13, they went to Woody's Tavern that evening. And then on 8/13, they disappeared. They were supposedly camping somewhere, like I said, in the south, Las Ola, whatever. There we go. LaSalle Mountains, Loop Road. So they were not found like in the same area, in the same park or anything like that. They were found in different places. If that makes any sense. Probably confusing, but definitely check out the video that I posted because it clears up some of those things. Trying to make sense. I'm not really making sense. But I'm thinking, man, because I don't see. I'm waiting a little bit to see if anything else pops up. Let me read the super chats. I missed a couple of super chats. Definitely check out the video from earlier because it'll make more sense. But they said that those two stories are not linked. Officials posted. Stace on Case. Let me mute that. Stace on Case said, great job. Thank you for the super chat. Tailspin said, great coverage, Mel. Terry Zil. Oh my God. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Likewise, enjoy your objectivity, equity, and raising awareness to other cases as well. God bless. And Celine, thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Oh, they switched back over here to the front of the house. I guess that turned out to be nothing. And that's it. I guess they're doing like 24/7, 24 hours a day coverage. I'm just going to try to come when there's something developing and significant if I can. They've literally, and I wonder if they're going to be out there all night too as well. Thank you, Latina. Will they be there all night? Grand Teton. And then flower. Okay. All right. You know, somebody's texting me the entire thing that we've been covering now and that they said it's dismissed. Somebody's texting me, oh, check it out, there's a body found, there's a body found. That's how that stuff starts spinning around and going around. So one more time for the people that are still watching, they said it has nothing to do with Brian Laundrie. That's what the reporter said, as far as they know. There were supposed sightings, but not connected. Alabama, they said they found a Walmart worker behind a dumpster. Apparently a Walmart worker. I don't know. So and so again, just to show you the map real quick, but if you watch the previous video, it'll make a bit more sense. But yeah, the Grand Teton area, Okay, and that's where Gabby and Brian and the sightings and around the area where remains are found yesterday. And then this is the camping area where Kylan and Crystal were found shot multiple times. It's a really weird story because they were shot multiple times. Their clothes were kind of taken, like, you know, partially exposed breast and I think the pants maybe. And it's bizarre. And in that live stream or video, actually, I shared some other story about a guy further down in Colorado. There's like a border right here. It's right here, little line. If you pull out further, you can see Utah and Colorado. So it's like a border. It's kind of weird, man. Like just so many different like borders and stuff. But further down here, there was this creepy story. This guy living off the grid. He's been arrested multiple times. He had meth, swords, hatchets, axes, crossbows, all kinds of stuff. And he's been arrested for like, I think it was some sort of stuff, criminal activity. And he's been let out 3 times. But they said that has nothing to do with that. But what I learned and kind of realized, there's a lot of people living off grid. Just in my own personal experiences, when I've gotten out to the woods, I didn't think I was going to be encountering people. I've encountered multiple people. And most of the time, I really just think it was homeless people. Doesn't mean that they're, you know, bad. Even though you never know how a homeless person is going to react. Because for them too, sometimes if they feel like it's their home, and if you just show up or you don't know if they're on something or whatever. The last place that I went to, though, that's the first and only time I've ever been to a place where it didn't feel like homeless people. It felt like a drug operation was going on, like some sort of operation. It freaked me out and I dipped out. And that's what I learned. The thing you got to worry about probably the most is humans. It's not, I was all thinking about, oh my God, snakes. People always think snakes, spiders, humans, bro. Humans. Did you guys already discuss a 911 call that came out? We talked about it a little bit. Yeah. I played it. I posted a video separately, but I also played it. But this is a weird, bizarre story. I'm going to see if more comes up. You know, the father has been pretty vocal for Kylan's father. He's been pretty vocal. So we'll see. But this is the distance. It's like a 9-hour distance. I'm not saying that it's not doable, but they said it's not connected. The reason people were saying it's connected is because of the Moonflower Cooperative, you know, and that's where Kylan works. And also that's where, so apparently around there or close to there is where this incident took place. Where the 911 call took place, where the guy calls and, let me zoom it in. This is what the Moonflower looks like. I showed a little bit of this in the video as well. But like, if you look, I mean, you can see like the mountains, right? Like you just look around. It's pretty, this is Moab. So after he places a 911 call, you can hear in the 911 call when he says they took off. And so when you see on the body cameras when the police caught up to them and pulls them over. So what's interesting is it's I don't know what to think. You know, Gabby could have been covering for him. A lot of times with those types of situations, with domestic violence situations, people just feel guilty, even though there's no reason to feel guilty, especially sometimes victims, they feel guilty. To be fair too, though, when Brian's the one that had scratches, but people were saying maybe she, you know, he was choking her and she started slapping him or to defend herself. Maybe that's why he had the marks. You know, I don't know. It's just speculation. I have no idea. Let me see another super chat. Irene, no, not Irene. Celine, I saw that already. Thank you. Another one. Okay, no, I saw everything already. So that's why everybody kind of thought that. But as far, like I said in the previous video, as far as there were Brian and Gabby or one of them in the bar with the 2 girls, that's not true, not confirmed. And even the tavern guy spoke out and said it's not true. So, oh, looks like they're loading the truck or something, some sort of movement. And it's raining so bad out there, I think they just turned off the sound. Fox 35 has live video of the residents. Fox 35? Let's take a quick look and see. Fox. Oh, the end of the stream. Fox 35. Okay, let's see. There's something here. All right, let's see if there's anything on here we haven't seen. Okay, they got a side view. It's kind of like, to me too, I just wonder how he's evaded police and FBI all this time that they can't find him. I don't know if there's any mods in here right now. I think with the chat, after a certain amount of people are in here, a certain number that we reach, it's a wild, wild west, kind of. Because of the days when he wasn't a missing persons yet. He's got a weak head start thanks to his parents. Yeah, I definitely don't trust the parents or believe them. I feel like they've helped or at least misled people. I mean, Brian could have lied, but I think they know more. Oh, it's only 2 mods, that's why. Sent other things to your inbox. Brandy beautifully bargains. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Says new subscriber, and I just read your intro information, and wow, you're awesome. Thank you. CPS has let so many kids down here in Canada. My stepdaughters. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now the evidence truck is leaving. I believe they put some of the boxes back there. Thank you, Catfish and Pappy. I like your coverage here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. The bald thing, I know a guy that's really young too. He used to have a YouTube channel. A whole bunch of drama with that guy. But he was from Texas. But he was balding too. And I don't know. Some people, I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's the hormones or something. I forgot what it's called. Some young people just lose hair. I don't know. But I thought he was older. But I think they say he's 23. There's some sort of hormone, I forgot what it's called, that causes you to lose your hair or something. It might be that, I don't know. Somebody says genetics too. Genetics. I probably should have slowed down the chat a little bit. And yeah, for the people that are new here, you know, yeah, with this situation now that's going on, there's a lot of trolls and stuff like that. So don't let it get to you. Try not to let it get to you, you know. It's just kind of new. All this, you know, it's a lot of traffic. So So let me check my inbox too. She said she sent me some stuff. What the hell? Somebody on Twitter is claiming they saw him, but let me pull up this person first. Let me see who they are. We'll take a look at the post. I think this is going to happen a lot now because everybody's looking for Brian. Oh, they're putting more stuff in. Or maybe that's just their own personal stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's a random person. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's being honest or not. I wonder if this is where that whole thing happened with Alabama. I'm going to show you guys this, but again, please, with a grain of salt. After this plays, after this portion here, I'm going to show you the Twitter feed. I don't know if this is where all the hysteria came from Alabama. I don't know, man, because it really is just like a random person, so I don't know. But I'll wait. I guess really we're all random people, right? We don't know each other, but there's nothing of credibility that I could see from the post, you know. I have been surprised though, because some of the things that I've doubted, I'm like, nah, like yesterday when that whole situation happened, people were saying, there's a body, there's a body, there's a body. I'm like, oh, slow down, let's check. Let me make myself smaller so you guys can see. I was like, slow down, let's check. And you know, whoever was here, we went through the whole process. And I was like, man, they're probably just joking around, they're trolling, whatever. Because the previous day before that, somebody said they, you know, through the scanner, supposedly it was a body or something, and it wasn't. But yesterday, you know, we double checked and everything. I was like, oh crap, it's true. Like, oh, okay. It's true. I think to me, it looks like they're almost wrapping up. We're going to see, but it looks like they're wrapping up for today. Fashion Cat, thank you for the super chat. Said, I have a feeling he left her in the park without any resources. And I didn't get to see the whole thing. Hold on, let me open this up. Oh, there we go. And dehydrated. He seems simple-minded. His fault regardless. Thank you. Lori Ludwig, thank you for the super chat. Bobby Jones says he's innocent. I feel like there is people out there that kind of believe. I mean, I know we're supposed to go according to the law and stuff like that, but just thought he looks suspicious as hell, for sure. There's just no question in my mind about suspicion or whatever, but I think there is a support team for him too, a small group, but there's people out there that support him. My friend texted me, are you doing a call-in? Not right now, because I got to go in a while. I got to leave in a while to pick up my daughter. But maybe next time, maybe something like if Brian's found or something and, you know, the timing is right, we can do another call-in, because the last call-in was pretty good. There was a lot of calls. People had some good things to say. Victoria, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Lori Ludwig, Brian IG went live. So thank you for the super chat. People were saying there was claims that he went on live for 2 seconds and that there was water. And so people started saying he's in a boat. that was, I'm not following his Instagram. I know his Instagram, but I'm not following it. People said they are followed and they didn't get any notifications. So some people are saying it's true. Some people are saying it's not. That's in the rumor mill. They're saying that his IG went live for like 2 seconds and there was water or something. And they thought he was like on a boat somewhere. Let me show you this Twitter post. Again, this is just take it with a grain of salt, please. Until we know more, you know. But this was posted today at 1:36 p.m. And this guy named Zio, and who knows? I don't know if people were looking for clout. We don't know. Can now personally confirm Brian Laundrie was, as of yesterday afternoon, in South Alabama. Can confirm because out DVR at work got checked over. And he was literally in my store yesterday, less than 2 feet away from my manager. The thing with that is, what store? Mobile and surrounding areas, please pay attention and keep your head on a swivel. He may still be around. For anyone saying to contact police or FBI, the mobile police are the ones who looked at our DVR. I mean, maybe he's telling the truth. I don't know. The property authorities are well aware. It had been thrown out there that he was going to the Firehouse Subs in the literal same building as where I work. We're very close to a Walmart as well. So I'm not surprised he stopped lots of places to go for supplies and places to hide. So, I mean, I don't know. The reporter said the body's not him, though. For the new people that saw the body thing going on, I want to clear that out. The reporter said here earlier that it's not him. It's not connected. There was something else I wanted to do. Cough is like acting up now. Oh. And if you guys, I appreciate all the people sending me information. If you could send a link with what you sent. Somebody said they released a search warrant for Gabby's van. They said they found a hard drive and they retrieved a warrant for the hard drive. WFLA reported it. I'll try to find it. If you send me things like that, though, if you could send a link, that would be amazing. Thanks. I'm going to try to look real quick and see. So I don't see it yet. We'll see if we can find it later. On the last live stream, and here's something that's kind of... There's this guy that I think you guys should check out for sure. I'm going to put his channel again. After we're done watching this. Nerve Gorilla. I thought it was really cool what he did with some of these videos. He slowed it down, and because I think even the news is reporting. Actually, the video that we saw earlier today blew up on his channel. 160,000 views. And this was a really interesting catch that this guy had. So I'll give it a second and I'll show you. And for the people that watched the Kylan Schulte and Crystal Turner story, thank you. Appreciate that for watching that video earlier. Yeah, put his channel there. Oh, Rainy Day. I was going to read your message, but it looks like you retracted it. All right, so I think it's safe to look at this video that I wanted to show you. So, Nerve Gorilla. All right, I put the link in the description so you can check. He posted like 3 videos, so you can go check out his channel. You can watch the entire video. I'm just going to play the portion where he pulls up. But I saw that even the news reported on this. And so he has this app, which I'm going to download too. I think it's called MPCBE. With this app, when you download videos, it lets you like put it in slow motion, zoom in, zoom out. With Windows Media Player, I can't do that. And so it's a pretty handy tool. I didn't even know about this. But anyway, so he takes the raw footage from this, from the couple, Red, Blue, and Bemune, I think, which kudos to them for what they did for posting this. And so check, let me do full screen.
I will zoom in right now. Zooming is a little bit choppy just because it's the Mad VR codec or the Mad VR render. So you can see right here in the direct center of the screen, that is the back of the van. You'll see it's black in the center right there. Now I'm going to slow it down and let it play just kind of slowly. You'll see as we round the corner, you'll still see a black line right in the center there. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit more. There, okay. There's a black sliver right in this back of that van. You would think it's a tree, right? Well, we'll see in a second here. So you're going to start seeing it close here in a second. Watch. It's going to start closing. Watch very carefully. Right in the center of the screen right now. There it goes. It's starting to close. Boom. Closed. Okay.
So how creepy is that? That means somebody was inside. And I guess maybe the thing was cracked open. They were looking to see. I don't know what it was. And then they closed the door. And this guy spotted that. Pretty damn amazing, yo. So I put the link to his video. You can go watch the entire thing because I think he kind of breaks it down. And you can even see the front. Like, he did a really good job. So that link is in the description. Nerf Gorilla. I also put in the description, like I said earlier, Dr. Phil had an episode today drop about Gabby Petito, and her father, Joe, was on there. He posted it 3 hours ago. I cannot play it here because I believe they will claim it. But if you go to Facebook, he might have posted it on YouTube too, but if you go to Facebook, it's an interesting watch. It's 28 minutes long. And this was recorded before yesterday, so, and it's obvious when you listen to it, but it's just really messed up with the whole family, the Laundrie family. I mean, he talks about that, like, once they didn't hear from Gabby, he was trying to contact Brian's family. Like, he was calling, they're not answering at all. Like, the family is not answering nothing. That's jacked up. And Gabby was living at that house, right, with Brian and his parents. So it's a good watch if you look for something to watch later. 30 minutes long, Dr. Phil. Let me see what else is being sent to me. There was also reportings that they believe they saw him in St. Augustine this morning, Florida, St. Augustine. But if that was so, then he wouldn't have been in Alabama, I don't think, you know. So, I mean, I don't know when the Alabama sighting was first, but he wouldn't have been here in Florida. And people are still tagging me with the Alabama thing. I think the Alabama thing is going to go on for a while. But the reporter said it's not linked. Those stories, he said they're not. It doesn't have anything to do with Brian. They're talking about they're talking about the backpack too that was taken because they thought maybe that's Brian's backpack, but no relation. Yeah, so they're packing up for today. And we'll see, man. I would love to do a call-in sometime, like I said. Maybe when we get some sort of update with where's Brian, or maybe this whole the autopsy's tomorrow. The press conference with the Laundrie family's attorney is tomorrow, and I really hope he says something, man. Don't BS us like with that stupid statement that they released, that one-liner or whatever. after, you know, the human remains were found yesterday. Please, something more than nothing. This is ridiculous. All this time, you know, playing games. That's what these people have been doing, is playing games. And it's fucked up. Yo. It's pretty fucked up. I should not curse too much, but I mean, somebody that you had living in your house with you, now you're not answering. You know, you're just, I don't know. What else was I gonna do here? I'm getting more images as well. People sending me different things. Bro. All right. Let me show you guys this too. I'm getting things as it comes. Let me just make sure there's no personal information on here. Let me save this and okay. Bro, so I'm getting these things as it comes, all right? Again, take it with a grain of salt, but this is back to the whole Alabama thing. So somebody here says, and who knows, man? Who knows if later it turns up they say something else, but this cop had to come look at our cameras tonight. Brian Laundrie was apparently in Tillman's Corner on the 17th. Oh, a couple days ago, I guess. Walking across Range Line Road, and some idiot gave him a ride and dropped him off near Walmart. Is this what people are talking about? The whole ride thing? Somebody said, OMG, holy crap. We didn't find anything. He said he's going to Firehouse in the morning to look at theirs, and he'll come back after that. If he knows exactly what time we're looking for and where on the cameras, of course he would end up with the rest of the crackheads. I don't know, some personal conversation. So that's kind of two things. We had the guy on Twitter that's making his claim that supposedly they came looking for cameras and that they saw him. This is somebody else. I don't know who. Somebody sent this to me. Thank you to the person. And they're saying that supposedly he was spotted in Alabama by this Tillman's Corner. And it seems pretty specific. I mean, it could be a wrongful sighting. Maybe it's not him, or maybe they did. I don't know. So for the body that was found, just to say it again, the reporter said it's not connected to Brian Laundrie. That's what the reporter said. That was earlier. So yeah, they're wrapping up. I think we kind of came at a good time to kind of catch some of the entail of things. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. This case it's just, the story has just been insane. It's been insane, man. And it's like, it's almost kind of never ending. I mean, I was literally gonna lay down. I'm not making this about me, but I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Like, you're just constantly on this thing waiting for updates. But I was going to take a nap because I stayed up late last night working on the Kylan video because I had to make a bunch of modifications to that video. And when I was going to take a nap, my friend texted me. He's like, 911 calls out. And I'm like, holy crap. And then once I do that video, literally once I finish recording, editing, it's just super quick. That video didn't take any effort. As soon as I finished doing that, the Kylan video took effort. But as soon as I finished that, then I'm like, oh crap, there's tow trucks and they're taking the Mustang. We got to go live. You know, it's just been like a nonstop of twists and turns. And is he driving? Could he be driving, or is somebody driving him around? Somebody providing him transportation, somebody providing him funds. Lori, I see you retracted your message, but thank you. Or somebody, I don't know why it's gone. Teddy, thank you. Let me see your full message. Teddy Love says, I have been the king of YouTube with the coverage you've done in this case. Well done. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gabby's van. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. You heard me and you sent it. Thank you. Okay. So these people are wrapping up. Something else that's come up. Okay, so search warrant details. I appreciate you. Appreciate you with the link. So a publicized Northport Police Department search warrant from September 15 gives new details about the timeline of events surrounding the missing person case of Gabby Petito, 22-year-old woman not seen since the end of August. The search warrant was signed to allow detectives from Northport Police Department to examine an external hard drive currently located at the Northport Police Department evidence locker. On September 17, Brian Laundrie, Petito's fiance, was reported missing, and agents from the federal FBI reported missing and agents from the FBI. Okay. In the warrant, police were given authority to search any and all external storage devices, commercial software and hardware, computer disks, disk drives, tape drives, disk application programs, data disks, system disks, operating systems, electronic mail system storage devices, tape systems, we get it, and a hard drive, and other computer-related operation equipment, in addition to computer photographs, graphic interchange formats, and or photographs or other visual depictions. They could have just said for everything. Additionally, the warrant gives police access to any digital documents, notes, passwords, encryptions, or data security devices which might keep them from accessing the hardware, software, or data on the devices, as well as all data and files associated with the external device. This includes data files, password protected files, images, text files, files that show emails, text messages, and internet browsing history, as well as computer files showing who owned, possessed, or used the computer and storage devices, to include but not limited to all emails associated. But not limited to email associated files. The warrant said that there was probable cause for issuance as a result of the item potentially containing evidence that a felony had been committed. In the affidavit submitted by the Northport detectives, a timeline of Petito and Laundrie's trip and video journey they had taken together across social media platforms were detailed. So, okay. This portion here, the timeline wrote by detectives for the search warrant, covers a series of messages between Petito and her family, including odd messages to her mother received on August 27th, and a report that the van was detected by a license plate reader, which is a really good thing because I know several people brought that up, the whole going to certain places and the license plate reader. So the van was detected by a license plate reader on the Summer Boulevard exit of I-75. The timeline states that a white van Ford Transit bearing Florida tag QFTG03 or 03 entered the city of Northport on September 1st, 10:26 a.m. So he did come. Sumter Boulevard exit of I-75. The timeline states a white Ford Transit bearing the Florida tag entered the city of Northport on September 1st, 10:26 a.m. So he did come back. Well, at least the van. Well, maybe I should be careful by saying he came back. The van came back, obviously, but the van came back. Petito was officially declared a missing person by the Suffolk County Police in New York on September 11th, following the reports from Moab City after a domestic issue between Petito and Laundrie. So all this other stuff we know about. Those concerns prompted Suffolk County to note that based on the Moab police report, Petito appeared endangered due to mental health concerns. And this guy got the hotel. And I get they were just working with what they had at the time, I guess, but they probably should have taken into account that 911 call. I don't know. The timeline also stated that due to the circumstances related to Petito's mental health, Northport police believe there is probable cause she is not able to care for herself due to her increased anxiety, and concerns for her welfare had increased to an exigent level. Petito's cell phone was turned off about 15 days. Petito's cell phone was turned off for about 15 days, and that was last on around August 31st or September 1st. So her phone was turned off for about 15 days and was last on around August 31st or September 1st, which is the time close to the time where the vehicle comes back. Petito had not been seen since August 27th. On September 14th, police executed a search warrant for the van that she and Laundrie had traveled in. Inside the vehicle, crime scene technicians found the external hard drive at the center of the September 15th search warrant. Police believe that the storage device might have viable digital forensic data on it that could help them in their investigation. Okay, so the phone was turned off around the 31st or the 1st. Petito had not been seen since August 27th, according to yeah. And on September 14th, they executed the search warrant for the van, and they found this hard drive. Now we know about the body that was found in Grand Teton, and that was it. So this is an interesting article. I think I'm going to save this. If anybody wants a link to that, just email me or something. I'll send it to you if you want to use it if you want to read it yourself, because I'm horrible. If you want to, or if you want to just use it for a video or something. But this is done here. This situation here, they're going to roll this for the entire night, I guess. Oh, let me read super chats too real quick. That's interesting. So there's more information coming forward. So the phone was turned off. Bobby Jones says he's in Guantanamo, Mexico. Who knows, man? He could be anywhere. Bewildering truth seeker. You said that the body was. You said that the body they found was not related to the case. Yeah. You talking about the body in Wyoming? No. No, I'm talking about. There was this crazy situation earlier. They ended the stream. But there was this crazy situation earlier where there was a body found in Alabama. And a lot of people were thinking this is Brian. They thought he offed himself. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. They thought he offed himself. And a lot of people were talking about, oh, there's a backpack. And like, oh, this is his backpack. The reporter came on and said that this is not related to Brian Laundrie. He said the case is not connected. So a lot of people were talking about this. They're saying it has nothing to do with that. But there is interesting things that I saw two different screenshots. One guy on Twitter and another person from a text message. I don't know if it's true or not. They believe they saw him in Alabama. I don't know. So that's with that. Let me just check real quick if there's any other little things. I think that's kind of it. Every 5 minutes, something else comes up. As soon as I end the stream, something else breaking is going to happen probably. Let me see what Brian has to say too. Yo, this is the guy to follow on Twitter. If you guys are trying to keep up or you're wondering, this is the guy. Enton. Appears FBI is done at the Laundrie House. Agents just left. This is kind of like a different angle and view.
Did you find anything?
Yes, sir, we did. Let me show you. So, oh, here's a better view. Did we see this earlier? I think we did. Better view. Anybody that missed it. These are the boxes coming out from the house and into the truck that they reversed into the driveway. Oh. I'll show you guys the app. I'm actually going to download it too. So the name of the app that Nerve Gorilla was using is called let's see here. MPC BE. MPC-BE. I'll show you on the screen real quick. If you're into that kind of stuff, I mess around with the videos all the time, so having something like that would be beneficial for me. Or if you have a video on your computer, you want to examine it, zoom in and stuff like that, it's called MPC-BE. So I just downloaded it. I'm going to check it out later. Could come in handy, you know. But yeah, Windows Media Player, you can't, to my knowledge, maybe you can, I don't know, but you can't like zoom in, zoom out. If you want to play it in slow motion, I'd have to move the video into my video editor and then slow it down. But apparently this player just does it on its own for anybody that, you know, does that stuff. And so, yeah, stay tuned, man. We'll see what happens if anything else comes up later. I'm thinking tomorrow is going to be the big day with the press conference again. Everybody tomorrow, 1 p.m. tomorrow. The Laundrie family is holding a press conference in New York. And the autopsy is happening tomorrow. Okay. And some people said, like, why is it taking so long? This is pretty fast. Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I've heard of longer time periods for autopsies. But yeah. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys joining this afternoon. I hope you guys are safe. Please hit like on the way out. Thank you for joining. And one of these days, we'll see what happens, man. We can do another call-in show. The call-in was crazy last time. I have to have a little bit better organization with that. Because I felt bad that I had to hang up on several people. Oh, thanks. CSI said congrats on 60K. Appreciate that. It's crazy. It really is crazy. I was just trying to get to 50 for a long time, and we just blew by it out of nowhere with one story, you know. Fox 10 says, buddy. Oh, thank you, Candace, for that. Appreciate that. Fox 10 says, body at Tillman's corner was that of a homeless person. All right, thank you. I saw somebody comment it too, but I wasn't too sure. But you saying it as well. All right, thank you. So it's really important too to weed out, you know, if it's something that comes up. I'm glad that the reporter just didn't dodge it and just leave it an open mystery, because sometimes they do that as well. They don't address the situation. I'm glad the reporter just addressed it. Hey, this is not what this is, letting you guys know. And even then, people didn't believe it. But I'm glad he did that, and people kind of checked that out. We can kind of X that out. But it's still kind of weird. Like, I don't know if it really was seen in Alabama or not. That's not his body. But people are claiming they saw him out there. But at the same time this morning, they claimed they saw Brian in St. Augustine. So, I mean, I don't know. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything, and then we'll head out. I think that's it. But yeah, thank you guys, man. I love you. Be safe. Take care. If you haven't checked out the story from earlier today, go and check it out when you have time. Holy crap, this is just insane. What's going on? Some of the things. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so if you have time, I posted it earlier. Just type in iCkEdMeL on YouTube. This is one of the videos that, you know, it takes a little bit more work. It's edited. It's you know, it's fine tuned. It's not like a live stream. And I put a little bit of work into this. And there's plenty of other stories too. And you know, I look at this as you know, it's a sad situation. But at the same time, we can also use this to bring attention to this situation and other people as well. Hence, you know, Kylan. And other multiple stories, because there's plenty of times there's stories that we aren't able to. It's just kind of tough to bring attention to. So I appreciate it, man. All right. So we'll see, and we'll see what happens with the Kylan thing. some people were telling me that they know the father and that they talk to the father. I don't know if he'd be willing to talk. And also when it comes to parents, I'm just like, on your time, man. If you want to, great. If not, I don't like to I don't chase after people. I feel like I'm sure there's hundreds of people already messaging these people. The Petito family asks for people not to contact them either. I don't do that. Like, I don't just start. I've had families contact me or sometimes somebody that knows somebody, but I don't like just sit all day contacting family members and stuff like that. I just, because they're already, I'm sure they're getting so much crap. So I don't do that. And they ask to be left alone in this moment in time. So yeah, thank you guys, man. Take care. Important. And I did hear that too. Tremaine said Brian's Instagram is still active. He unfollowed more people in the last 12 hours. You can use Instagram analytics. To see more details. Interesting. I did hear somebody say that too as well. I actually got an email about that. Supposedly that is active. And supposedly his Instagram came live for 2 seconds. I don't know. But there is people, I really feel that there is people that live off grid on boats. I'm not saying that at all about Brian, but some of the weird areas I've been in Florida, they have like these boat coves, and I'm sure it's just regular for people to park their boats there, but I've seen some weird activity. And I feel like not only in the woods are there people living off grid, but there's people in the boats living off grid. I feel it, man. I think it is. I don't know. Thanks, Stacy on Case. Appreciate the super chat. Okay, Paula, because I don't know too much about Instagram. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, but I don't really use them that much just to message people. Paula says he didn't unfollow anyone. People removed him. Oh, thank you. That actually makes sense. That's pretty logical. That is actually pretty logical. Can you please give the name of the app again? Okay, I think I still have it up. Oops. NPC-BE. NPC-BE. Looks like this. It's kind of like a regular Windows Media Player. I haven't played around with it or messed with it. It reminds me of a VLC player. I haven't watched that guy's full video, so I don't know if we need to add something to it to make it be able to slow down. I'll have to play around with it and see. Volume. So, Lakeside, hey, thank you. Appreciate the super chat. I remember you from yesterday, I think. Yesterday. Thanks. The reporter's name, Brian Enton. I think he's really good. He's like literally on the ground. I'm sure there's a bunch of other ones, but he's just the person that I caught. He sometimes live streams, but he'll give you like all the updates. If you forgot, what time is the conference tomorrow? You could just scroll down his Twitter feed, and he puts the times. And sometimes he'll put the family statements and the press conference information and autopsy information. So Brian Enton, and you'll be updated to everything. So listen to 911 call. We listened to it already once. I can play it again real quick because it's super short. I'll play it real quick while we end off. But yeah, we talked about it a little bit and I showed some of the map and stuff. Let's see.
If you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio.
Were you able to get a description of the investigation?
Hi, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, I'm calling. I'm right on the corner of Main Street by Moonflower, and we're driving by, and I'd like to report a domestic dispute. Florida with a white van, Florida license plate, white land, gentleman,
Where's
about
it at?
5'6", beard. They just drove off. They're going down Main Street. They made a right onto Main Street from Moonflower.
Or what were they doing?
Cooperative, but what'd you say?
What were they doing?
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
He was slapping her?
Yes, and then we stopped. They ran up and down the sidewalk. He proceeded to hit her, hopped in the car, and they drove off.
And that was kind of it. And you know, it didn't sound like the full call. I mean, I don't know what else could have been said, but that was it. And like I was referencing to with the body cam, I know we saw the footage and I know it's online, but I was referencing that there was the one lady that was standing with Gabby the entire time. I was wondering what that conversation was like when the officer was away. Like, did Gabby open up to that person? I think it might have been Robbins. I don't know. No problem, Aaron. I also posted the videos separately to the channel, but it's on Twitter as well. If you just type in 911 call Gabby Petito, everybody's kind of posted it. Yeah, the 911 caller, he seemed kind of like, just like, I don't know, a little kind of ready to get off the phone, dismissive kind of. I heard that call was fake. I don't believe so. I mean, if it is, all the news media reporters got it wrong. You know, I don't know. But if it comes out it's fake, I'll let you guys know. But it's through the news, so I mean, not that the news doesn't get it wrong. You know, it happens sometimes too. That's why I constantly, a lot of times when I do stories, I always look up multiple articles because one, a lot of times they have different bits and pieces of information. Two, sometimes they contradict each other, and then you find contradictions in the story, and you got to try to weed out what's correct and what's wrong, or if not, at least mention that, hey, just letting you guys know there's a contradiction here, or something doesn't add up. And Pretty K, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're covering the story. Appreciate it. Italia, you're welcome. I saw you said thank you. You're welcome. Aaron, thank you. Said thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Please read the article to me. Which article? Oh, can you email me, Angie? iCkEdMeL at iCkEdMeL.com. I saved the article. Or you know what? Here, I'll do one even better. Let me do this, so you guys can take your time and read it. I kind of chopped it up a little bit. I'll do one even better. So I'm gonna put the link in the description of the video so you guys can this. I got a little mess going on over here. Okay, so I just added it to the description of the video. It's the first link, so you can check that out. The article, whoever wants to read it. It's a lot of bit of information, so it's interesting. So it's a good read. All right, man. So I'm out of here, yo. Thank you guys. Love you. Take care. Peace. Be safe.